He says, the zeal of the Lord of hosts will do this. The certainty of God's kingdom, it does not rest on human efforts or the historical moment. It rests on God's own burning zeal, His covenant passion, His jealousy for His name, His determination to see that His promises stand. And the whole contrast with human kingdoms is deliberate, right? David's throne faltered, Solomon's glory dimmed, Judah went into exile. Every human project, no matter how impressive, it succumbs to entropy, right? It breaks down. But Isaiah dares to speak about a reign that grows forever and a peace that never fractures, a justice that never bends, and it's guaranteed by the very heart of God. Friends, think with me. Think about all of the world powers that we've known that have risen. Rome once thought that it was eternal. The British Empire, what did they say? The sun will never set on the British Empire. For 1,000 years. Didn't last. Modern nations assume their structures will endure, but they all shrink. They all fracture. But Isaiah's prophecy is like standing in front of a massive oak tree, not one that withers over centuries, but one that just seems to grow even stronger and spread its branches even wider without end. And its roots are in God's zeal, not human ingenuity. We live in a time, isn't our age jaded by politicians and the lack of permanence? We have promises of lasting change that now feel hollow. Social movements surge with passion for a year or two and then leave everyone exhausted and disillusioned. Nations attempt to force peace with weapons, and then there's just still more war. We have new technology, it promises progress, yet with every new innovation, we've got all these new problems and fractures that come with it. Our culture, it quietly assumes nothing really lasts. Marriages, careers, even moral consensus. And against that backdrop, Isaiah's words strike like lightning. No end. Forevermore. So if you're tired of cultural chaos, let me tell you today, the promise of Christmas is that there is a kingdom that grows without end. You can plant your hope in what will outlast every headline. If you've been hurt by injustice, here is a king whose reign is established in righteousness. Under his scepter, no wrong is ignored, no victim overlooked. If you feel like your obedience, you're here and you think, my obedience is so small that it's pretty much wasted, remember this, the increase is guaranteed not by your zeal, but by the zeal of the Lord. Your faithfulness participates in something unstoppable that God is doing. Maybe you're anxious about the future. You're anxious about the future of the church. Listen, history has seen setbacks, but Christ's government has never stopped increasing. The oak still grows.